So again, we continue with the hair. And the hair is pretty difficult. The hair itself, this kind of haircut, it's strange. It's not very common. Commonly the girls has this kind of normal hair that flows like long hair, that flows around. And I'm not saying that it's easy to make, but it's more normal and more girlish. And this kind of hair looks a little bit strange, but it's cool on the concept, so it has to be good. So I'm fixing the perspective here so it fits our needs. And I'm thinking about the face, that we need the nose to be a little bit more inside. So what I'll do is very strange. I will select the mouth here, maybe, yeah, and I will move it downwards a little bit, just a little, and then I will move it forward, but let's see if I can do it. Okay, I have to do it like this, so I can move it to the comparison of the nose, and I don't want to move anything else, so let's do this a little bit like this. Probably it's okay. Let's see. Okay, we have some issues here we have to fix. And of course, making the face look exactly like a concept is pretty difficult, but we can at least try. Because the concept is only 2D art, and making it 3D requires a lot of work. It's looking kind of like in the concept. I'm seeing the concept now in my second monitor. I will show you. Here it is. Yeah, we can get a little bit of this. So the nose probably we have to fix a little bit. It has to be a little bit like this, and probably more subtle, smaller. Yeah, these things. Let's go from below, like this. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Smoothing, just smoothing here. You have to be able to smooth whatever you want, wherever it's needed, especially. And I will pull this a little bit up and move like this. And yes, not bad at all. So smooth again. Here in the jaw, we don't need this. And the ears, probably, they're not bad. The ears are good. And the face, since the ears are a little above the nose, they start above the nose and they finish, let's make them a little bit smaller, and they finish above the eyes. So her face is a little bit downwards pointing, which is cool because in the concept the face is pointing even more downwards. Make the nose a little bit like this. Here. Okay. Just doing minor adjustments. Minor things. Minor is the key here when we're doing this kind of character. Of course, especially for the female. If we are doing a male, we can do a lot of things, but in the female we have to be careful. We have to not overdo it. We have to just touch here, touch there. Just touches. Alright. Let's see it from here. The nostrils. are not good in my opinion. They have to be different form. They have to go a little bit like this, and the nose a little bit like this. Here we can do this. Let's see it. Okay. Smooth. Fix this. Maybe make something like this a little bit for a change. Just to make it more interesting. Yeah. And then the teeth. Probably we can move them a little bit. Where? They're pretty good, but let's move them down a little bit. Then we can try and fix something around the mouth here. Make her not so smiley. And also just inflate these areas here so they get closer together. And you see that around the mouth there is some problems here, so I will smooth them out. Let's see. Okay, she looks better now from the side view in my opinion, with these changes that we have made. Oops again. What I'm doing, who knows. It has to be smooth. Let me see. Yeah, she doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. Maybe a little bit more like this. It will help. It's a little bit alienish, the form of the head, but it's pretty normal. So I don't see that's something bad. If you see a woman or females with without hair, they tend to look like this because they're the part of the head in the female above the eyes is bigger than on males. Yes. Okay, so we just fix this. We can make this upper eyelids go a little bit down because we want her to look a little bit more like a femme fatale or something like that, if you know what I mean. A little bit, just tiny bit, and then fix, press D, go and fix again. This thing should be nice. Okay, and what else? Yeah, we have to move the eyelids. Yes. So she looks pretty good now. Let's continue working on the... Maybe no. I wanna just fix here a little bit. Work on the chin. Chin is pretty important. Maybe more and more people are just avoiding it. I mean, not avoiding it, but not paying too much attention to the chin, but chin is very important for the look of the character. All things are important, of course. Everything is important. Probably will make poly paint in one of those next videos that come next. The videos that come next, which are next videos. But let's pay our attention to the hair because it's pretty bad. I mean, it's not exactly bad, but I don't like it too much. And I don't like it because it can be much better. And we have to try to make it better. We cannot leave it like this. Because, yeah, this hair we won't use. Exactly this one. We'll make a fiber mesh hair. But the thing is that before we make a fiber mesh hair, we will look at this hair for a long time while we are making the model. And I don't like to have something which I don't like on my model until I'm working on it, because it's bugging my senses. It's I don't do that. I want everything to be at least acceptable. At least. If it's good, if it's perfect, it's okay, but most of the time it's not perfect. Yeah. I'm not perfectionist exactly, but I do things with a good enough quality. And a little bit beyond. Which is a skill. What if you acquire the skill, you will be okay. If you're a perfectionist, it's good, of course. And the perfectionists are people who get really good at their job. They are the best in the business. And but I'm not sure how happy they are, which is, yeah, it's not for me to talk, but if you think about it, if you're a perfectionist, you will never be happy about the job. Even I am not really super happy about anything I do, and I want to do it better every time. But sometimes I say, okay, this came up really nice. Sometimes, yeah. And perfectionists, they just they have to spend a lot of time doing things. Otherwise, they cannot do it. They cannot live with themselves. Which for the industry is either good or bad. It depends. If you want to just work and make money and develop yourself in a normal passion without super much effort, and move your other things like family, for example, along with this, it's a good idea to not be perfectionist. Because perfectionists, if they want to be, if this is their passion, for example, like it's my passion, I love making sculpts, I love sculpting, I love learning new things about anatomy, learning new things about sculpturing and a lot of those stuff. But I have a family, and I sometimes leave my computer and just be with my family, spend time with them, because time with your family is pretty important. Probably you will regret not spending enough time with your kids, for example. But if you want to be good at this, you have to devote time on this also. So yeah, time is what we have in this earth. Of course, you're very philosophical. I got very philosophical when I make hair. So our hair is yeah, it just needs work, and we're putting the work. Probably we'll need a lot more, not but a few more hours. Few more. Probably in the next video we will say that it's finished, and we'll continue doing something else, because yeah, we cannot do the whole tutorial to do just this hair, although it's a good thing to have good hair. It's very much appreciated in the industry now, because nowadays there are many people that are sculpting. There are not many that are good, but There are many that are pretty decent, and but the hair, there are not very much people that are making hair. And for example, if you see, I don't know if you know the game Horizon Zero Dawn, the main character is a female, and she has this hair that it's pretty good looking in-game, which is a very good achievement. And the thing is that the hair itself is like 100,000 triangles, which is pretty much a lot. The whole character is around this number also. So the hair is half of the character. Something like that. Let's dynamesh it. Okay. So we lost some detail, but we got this look of stylizing, which is good for the hair in this stage. Stylized look. And we have some ideas where to put some of our creases, some of our brush strokes. Brush strokes. My name is Count Dracula. Yeah, I'm from Bulgaria, and we talk here Slavic language, which is pretty similar to Russian, and our pronunciation of English is similar to Russian. So yeah, when I say Russian or something like that and speak like very hard pronunciation, don't worry, this is just the Russian in me speaking. Okay. I have no Russian heritage, by the way. Which is good or bad, I'm not sure. So, okay, we have to make some strands here. So go and get the curve tube brush. Just make one strand. And it's cool. I will just push it here, deflate it a bit, and then just blend it a little bit. Then we can copy paste it, but let's first make it a little bit better, and then we'll copy paste it and make other strands from this, which is a good idea. Hold Control and just move. When you have something selected and it doesn't have subdivisions, you can hold Control and move it, and it will make a duplicate in the same subtool. It's a pretty neat thing, and that's the way we will make probably the fingers of the hand when we get there. We'll make one finger and then just copy it. Yeah, it's looking much better now with this strands of hair here and there. We can make more, and let's do this, and it will look more like a hair with more strands, of course. Okay, this is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty fat, but I will squeeze it with inflate and then just do this. Make it like this, save in project file. It's a good idea that it's a good thing that ZBrush is saving our files from time to time for us, because when it crashes, and it's sometimes crashes, let's not lie to ourselves, the ZBrush crashes. It's pretty complicated program, but it crashes not that often, and lately when it crashes it saves your work almost every time. For like a year or so, maybe more, I had just one case that ZBrush crashes on me and don't save my work. And I work in ZBrush every day for hours. Every day I work in ZBrush. So you can see that it's pretty stable program. Whatever they say, it's good. So probably in the next video, I think the hair will be good for now. We'll not look at from behind that much. So for now we'll leave it like this, and or just a little minor issues we'll fix. And then we'll go to the body, start making the body. And after we make the body like we're happy with it, we'll make a little poly paint for the body and for the face. Yeah, that's the plan. And for now, we can make the hair a little bit darker, like this. Yeah, it's better. Not bad, not bad, not bad. It's good. I think it's pretty good. So let's make a render. Yeah, we have to adjust the light a little bit. Okay, all right. Let's make like this. Nice. And with the poly paint, it will be cool. So see you in the next tutorial.